Today's lecture is about Tolkien and the Oxford English Dictionary, The Ring of Words Introduction. Today you will learn 1. John Ronald Reuel Tolkien's biography. 2. The Ring of Words by Tolkien and the Oxford English Dictionary. 3. Tolkien's words. John Ronald Reuel Tolkien was born on the 3rd of January in 1892. He was an English writer, poet, philologist, and academic, who is best known as the author of the classic high fantasy works The Hobbit, The Lord of Rings, and The Silmarillion. John Ronald Reuel Tolkien died on the 2nd of September in 1973. After returning from World War I, Tolkien settled down as an assistant in the Oxford English Dictionary. He once said that during these 2 years he has learned more than any other equal part of his life. The Ring of Words tells us how his professional work at Oxford English Dictionary influenced Tolkien's creative use of language in his fictional world. Oxford English Dictionary's 3 chief editors, Peter Gilliver, Jeremy Marshall, and Edmund Weiner, present Tolkien's exciting work as a lexicographer and highlight his work as a word user and word creator. The central element of the book is an amazing collection of verbal studies that will delight the heart of ring fans and word fans around the world. Within Tolkien's works, there are many uncommon, archaic, obsolete and dialectal words, especially from the dialects of the United Kingdom, which might cause confusion to readers and may make a passage of text appear unwieldy. Let's consider some of them. One of the most difficult word stories provided by a young philologist to unravel that for walruses, the word of controversial origin had everything but completely replaced the earlier English name Morse since its first appearance in English in the late 1600s. All the drafting work for the first edition of the dictionary was done on scraps of paper roughly equivalent to the modern A6 size, and some of the slips survive in the Oxford English Dictionary's archive, on which Tolkien, in his distinctive handwriting, worked out his etymology for walrus. Another word, mithril, is a precious silvery metal that is stronger than steel and is lighter in weight, mined by dwarfs in the mines of Khazad-dûm, and could be beaten and polished without weakening or tarnishing. Mithril, known as silver steel and Moria silver, was an object of admiration and valued by all races. People called him real silver, and the dwarfs, who loved it more than anything else, gave him their secret name. One more word, Gollum, appeared as a name of one elf that was known as wearing one ring. Most of his life he lived in the Misty Mountains. In TA 2931, he lost the ring to Bilbo Baggins. For the rest of his life, he sought to recover his precious birthday present. In TA 3019 he followed the Fellowship of the Ring and met Frodo Baggins. After leading Frodo into Mordor and betraying him to Shelob, he finally seized the ring in Samath Nor. In his euphoria he died and destroyed the ring after falling into the cracks of Mount Doom. The Ents were sentient, humanoid beings created at the request of Yavanna to protect the trees from other creatures, particularly dwarves. And, thus, they were called shepherds of the trees. Hobbit was one of an imaginary people, a small variety of the human race, that gave themselves this name, meaning hole-dweller, but were called by others halflings, since they were half the height of normal men. Here come the references for this lecture. Many thanks for your attention.